the Axis is on the run. Forced out of North Africa, losing ground in Italy. Everyone knows what the next step is. An invasion of mainland Europe, mounted from England. But nobody knows when or where the blow will fall. Agents from SOE work alongside the resistance, always chasing rumors, trying to stay one step ahead of the Germans' efforts to turn the tide back in their favor. An animal is always most dangerous when it's cornered, and the Reich is baring its teeth. Since '42, they have been fortifying the coast, building their great Atlantic Wall. Special units of Allied commandos attack points along the coast, making the Germans look this way, then that, keeping them guessing, hunting for gaps in the armor, cracks in the wall.
Fairburn. Captain says we'll be surfacing in 5. Clear on your orders?
We wait for air cover from our boys in the RAF. Once they start their raid, we use the distraction break on the beach. Your team destroys the coastal defenses to the west. I neutralize the defenses here, then proceed inland to rendezvous with Blue Viper at the safe house in town.
As quietly as possible. I don't want to come back to the beach and find the place crawling with Germans. If they spot the sub before you blow those guns, me and my team will be stuck here.
I can do quiet.
You'd better. All right, that's our cue. Okay, Fairburn. There are the searchlights. Show me what you can do. We aren't landing with those searchlights up. Take them out.
Won't be a problem.
Just one left. Take them down. Nice shoot. I'll get my men ready. You secure the beachhead, and we'll follow when everything's clear.
All right. See you on the other side, Sullivan. Got to secure the beachhead. Make the landing zone safe for the Rangers. Better get to it. Can't give away my position. Should take him down quietly.
Und plötzlich explodiert der Himmel. Warum gönnen uns die verdammten Alliierten zur Abwechslung nicht mal eine ruhige Nacht? Vielleicht warte ich noch ein bisschen. Mal sehen, wie lange ich mir ein Päuschen gönnen kann.
Should keep to the shadows. Don't want to get caught out.
Beckendorf hatte die richtige Idee. Geben wir ihnen verdammt noch mal was. Sie müssen es irgendwo versteckt haben. Bestimmt haben sie es noch nicht über den Kanal transportiert. Wir müssen weitersuchen.
Something important on him. Should check the body. Military papers. Should have a look, see what's going on here. According to this, the SS captured a resistance cell in the town last week. It must be Blue Viper's network.
Nein, die sind ganz schön zäh. Aber er besorgt bestimmt die Informationen, die wir wollen.
Oh, was für ein Tag. Hoffentlich. Es wird kalt. Je eher sie brechen, desto eher sind wir wieder in der Kaserne.
Mach dir keine allzu großen Hoffnungen. Wir müssen noch die Waffen aus ihren Verstecken holen.
Ich will früh ins Bett.
Müssen wir etwa noch mehr Gräber ausheben? Warum machen die das eigentlich nicht selbst?
Can't stay here. They'll find me.
Komm schon, ha?
This grass could make some useful cover. Got to get in there before it's too late. Charlie?
Thanks. I just needed a distraction.
Yeah, the weather in Ostend is better this time of year.
But France has better food. You're my contact. You're the desert ghost. I should have known.
Good to see you, Blue Viper.
Yeah, Leo chose that code name, not me. But they found us anyway, in spite of all the codes.
Betrayed?
Maybe. I think so. But I can't be sure. They tried to make us talk, and when we wouldn't, my God, they killed the whole town, everyone. All thanks to a bastard named Moller. They split us up. Some of my men might still be alive. Somewhere in this place. We have to...
I'll find him. You're in no shape to fight. Where can we meet?
All right, you win. The safe house is blown. There's a farmhouse just north of the town.
I'll find it.
One more thing. One of my men, Marcel, he hid information in a loose panel under his bed. The key for it was sewn into the hem of his trousers. They may not have found him yet. Look for the house with the yellow brickwork. Ugliest thing in the village. You can't miss it.
Got it.
It is good to see you again.
You too, old friend. Not much more to go now. Target's nearly in sight.
Nichts.
Can hear
Sie
voices
haben
through those
bestimmt
walls.
irgendwo was versteckt.
Should focus.
Wir haben uns ja nicht mit
Get an idea
Mistgabeln
of their
angegriffen.
position.
Achtung! Alle Geschütze auf Zielraster H9! Reichweite 380! Kommandos uns vernichtet! Zurück auf die Stationen! Und wachsam bleiben!
Nazi bastards. That radar tower is still operational. There's the radar. Looks like the air raid didn't take it out. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Wo bist du?
Radar is still under construction. Looks climbable. I could scale it and plant the charges. Taking out the supports will bring the radar down. Satchel charge on each of them should do the job. Don't want to be here when the last charge goes off. A well-placed shot from the ground might be the best way to trigger it. Radar is down. There's no way that's a quick fix for the Nazis.
Hey, ist alles in Ordnung? Hab ich dich!
Think I've grabbed all I can. problem for our boys in the sky. Our bombers are gonna appreciate one less gun shooting at them. The Nazis have raised the alarm. Anti-air dealt with. Should make things easier for us, and harder for the Nazis. Stefan Beckendorf, the butcher of the local resistance. You're on my list, Beckendorf. Stefan Beckendorf. Resistance. You're on my list, Beckendorf. Target neutralized. So long, Beckendorf. That's one less thing on the list.
Opération de sécurité. Was?
The safe, just like Charlie said. Let's see if the key opens it. Still here. Nazis never found it. Good job, Marcel. I'll see this gets to the right people.
Lâche ton arme!
Carl!
You made it.
We lost the sub. Did you see any survivors?
We lost some good men.
I'm sorry.
Did you get the intel?
This is Marie. She's part of a resistance network that operates further up the coast. If it wasn't for her, I'd be dead already.
Nice to meet you.
Did you get the intel?
Told you. He doesn't do things by halves.
There, you're done. I'd say to take it easy for a bit, but...
But you've met me, yeah.
I wondered if I'd run into you. Been in France long?
Almost from the start. Moved around a lot, staying one step ahead of Jerry. More than once, I've thought it would have been good to have you in my network. A native German speaker could have opened many doors. Oh, didn't I tell you? This one was born and raised in Deutschland, at least for a few years.
I chose my side.
You chose well. Right, we need to go. They will be looking for you. This tells us where to go next. That butcher, Moller, has a chateau not far from here.
Look after this one. She reminds me a little of you.
I will. You take care, Charlie.
Mission fulfilled. Atlantic war targets neutralized. Primary exfil compromised. Multiple U.S. Rangers, KIA. Lieutenant Sullivan and surviving Rangers regrouping with resistance contact to await extraction. Status of Lieutenant Fairburn and Blue Viper unknown. Bletchley Park have intercepted the following.
Die Widerstandsratten sind geflohen? Ich muss wissen, ob die Operation in Gefahr ist. Wenn die Alliierten Verdacht schöpfen, sind wir erledigt. Ich werde die letzten Vorbereitungen persönlich beaufsichtigen.
We put a dent in the Atlantic Wall battery, but at a heavy price. And now I'm stuck behind enemy lines. My contacts have identified SS officer Abelard Moller as the butcher behind the local atrocities. Moller has seized Chateau de Berengar and turned it into his personal Nazi stronghold. I'm going to pay him a visit. Let's get this bastard Moller.
He's not here.
What?
Moller and his entourage are gone. Charlie tells me that in Italy you are known as the Shadow. We need an infiltrator. The intel you recovered, it has confirmed our suspicions. Moller is in charge of some special project, top secret. If there is a lead anywhere, it will be here.
Ah, you must be our infiltrator. They've relaxed security in Möller's absence, but they still have guard posts on all the river crossings.
Wie bitte? Ah!
This'll come in very useful. Time to go.
Runter! Sofort! Na los, wo bist du? Verdammter Scharfschütze!
No more to find here.
Hey, wach auf! Was ist passiert?
It's time to move.
Wo bist du? Verdammte Scharfschütze!
Mahler's office. Need a way through the door. Cross Kumler off the list. Damn reinforcements. I'm in danger of getting outgunned here. I wonder what they were carrying. I'm in. Time to find this top secret project. Get out of here. Hidden room. Mahler's one crafty bastard. Opening mechanism must be in here somewhere. Not here. Nothing. False wall panel. Sneaky bastard. Friends in Japan. Just how many connections in the Axis? Okay, Operation Kraken, let's see. Kriegsmarine, Ausland SD, meeting at Beaumont Saint-Denis. Sounds big. Something like this would explain the crackdown on the Resistance.
Ich hoffe, Sie haben gute Neuigkeiten.
Ich fürchte nicht. Ihr Büro im Chateau wurde ausgeräumt.
Mein Büro? Wie ist das passiert?
Wir haben einen Saboteur erfasst. Aber er redet nicht.
Bringen Sie ihn her.
Vous aurez beau me torturer tout ce que vous voulez, je ne dirai rien. Maudit nazi! Le Shadow va venir vous descendre tous d'une balle en pleine tête. Vous ne verrez rien venir. Oh.
Der Schatten.
Bitte?
Hat Operation Krake den Scharfschützen angelockt, der Valens Ratte und Bohms Raketen zerstört hat.
Update received from Blue Viper. Fairburn continuing to investigate Obergruppenführer Abelard Möller. Intel recovered at Chateau de Berengar references Operation Kraken. We also have details of a number of high-ranking Nazi individuals linked to the operation.
Vogel, der Gipfel darf nicht gestört werden. Versetzen Sie unsere Scharfschützen in Bereitschaft. Dieser Schatten soll nur kommen.
Intel indicates Möller aware of Fairburn. Suggests continued pursuit high risk, if not impossible.
Moller's still out there somewhere, but I've uncovered a dossier referring to something called Operation Kraken. The dossier also details a high-level meeting about to take place at Beaumont Saint-Denis. In attendance, Forgotten Kapitan Seidel, Kriegsmarine German Navy, Obersturmbannführer Richter, Ausland SD Nazi Foreign Intelligence, Obersturmbannführer Sauer, Mulder's representative, Hauptmann Bruhl, head of security. Local resistance says he's a crack shot. It's quite the guest list. Operation Kraken has to be something big, but that's never stopped me before. High-ranking Nazi officers, highly secure fortress. Shouldn't be a problem. Fabian Richter. He's on SOE's kill list and this meeting's guest list. Lucky him. Time to relocate. This grass could make some useful cover. Can't stay here. They'll find me.
Auf Scharfschützen vorrücken!
Better move it. I think I've grabbed all I can. I better move. Looks like they don't want visitors. Must be something important behind there. They'll find me if I stay here. God damn. That's still a long way up to the bell tower. Better keep climbing. Better move it, or I'll be discovered. That's Richter off the list. One less officer for Kraken. Siedel's down. Let's see how well Kraken does now. That's Sour dead. Should send Mahler a message and damage Kraken. All the officers involved with the meeting are dead. Not exactly settled, but should slow down. Got all the information I need. But this dossier will make for solid proof of Kraken. All right, time to get off the island and start taking down Kraken.
Fairburn executed successful infiltration and exfil of Beaumont Saint-Denis.
Der Schatten war in Beaumont-Saint-Denis und wir haben ihn verloren?
Wahrscheinlich. Wir müssen vom Schlimmsten ausgehen. Dass er von der Fabrik in Martresac weiß.
Verdoppeln Sie die Sicherheit. Die Fertigung muss laufen. Operation Krake wird nicht durch einen einzigen Mann gefährdet werden.
The summit at Beaumont-Saint-Denis revealed that Operation Kraken is some kind of Nazi superweapon. Construction and development appears to be spread over multiple sites. Somewhere in France is a facility where they're conducting advanced propulsion and weapons testing. Its location is unknown, but the Resistance know the countryside better than anyone, and are confident they can find it. Additionally, the Kriegsmarines are preparing a field test of some kind of prototype in the English Channel. First, we're going to strike Operation Kraken's key production line at a factory in Martresac. I'm regrouping with the Resistance and the US Rangers there. If we act quickly, we have a chance to stop Operation Kraken before it's too late.
So we agree. Carl hits the factory. I prep the boat to Guernsey. Marie recons the countryside to find this research facility.
Oui.
Agreed.
Like hell it is. Our mission is complete. We've done our job and paid the price. We have our orders to return to England, and SOE promised to get it done, and I expect you to honor that commitment.
Look, I'm sorry about your men, but...
But nothing. I was told your outfit was professional. But Fairburn, who, don't forget, is the reason we're stuck here in the first place, waltzes in with weak old intel, and you drop everything to help him, what, chase rumors?
I'm not the bad guy here. If you need to blame someone, blame the Nazis.
Hey, who the hell do you think you are?
Just a soldier. Like you.
No, not like me. No, sir. I follow orders. I go where I'm told. I do what I am told.
Operation Kraken could win the Nazis the war. We have more information than London does, and every second we waste following protocol helps the enemy. Every person you lose in this war should make you want to fight more, not less.
The great Carl Fairburn. He's gonna win the war single-handed, even if it gets everyone else killed. You're a dangerous, insubordinate glory hound!
If you keep this up, the whole town's going to hear you.
You can help or you can get out of my way. Your choice.
Pack up. We're out of here.
We can't persuade you to stay and help.
Orders are orders.
Very well. I said I'd get you back to Blighty and I will, but we'll lose the tide if we don't leave right now.
I'll lead the way.
Once you've dealt with the factory, meet me tomorrow night. I'll get you to Guernsey by hook or by crook.
I'll be there.
It's a good job you like working alone, Monsieur Shadow.
Hey, sniper, take one of these. It should help you take something out. It packs quite the punch.
We've got a man on the inside, huh? But he has outlived his usefulness. Name's Ehrlich. He's been giving us bad intel for weeks now.
Ehrlich. SOE want him dead too. His bad intel's finally caught up with him.
Endlich haben sie die Panzerwagen zum Laufen gekriegt. Keine Sekunde zu früh.
I can get over the river by the dam, but it's exposed. Might have other choices.
Lagerplatz verstaubt sind?
Should do some recon.
Oder auch Zeit.
Think I've grabbed all I can.
Die kleinen Biester sind überall. Ja, was?
can't stay here. They'll find me. They've left the smelting pot in its maintenance position, right over the furnace. Well, that was easy. Moving on.
Wo bist du? Zeig dich!
Door to the control room's locked. I could blow it with a satchel. There's got to be someone with the key around here.
Hey, schon die Gerüchte gehört, die umgehen?
Gerüchte? Was für...
Runter! Sofort!
This'll come in very useful. That blast furnace. That's the heart of the production process. Not for much longer. Okay. I need to do more to get the job done. This thing's already sounding unhealthy. Be a shame if someone messed with the furnace's safety valves. A real damn shame. This thing's going to blow. I need to get the hell out of here. Should slow down Kraken's production. I'd better go somewhere else. No more to find here.
Wie bitte?
Okay. Has to be some way to screw up the production line from here. Production line's down. Should throw a wrench in the works for Kraken. Think I've grabbed all I can. Nothing else. I wonder what they were carrying. Medical supply. The factory's out of action. And I've got a lead on what to hit next. Time to get out of here.
Muss die Position wechseln. Zusammenreißen.
Ehrlich's down, and his bad intel with him. Keeps things nice and secure.
Ranger Lieutenant Sullivan reports Fairburn gone rogue. Our US allies at the OSS are backing Sullivan's demand for Fairburn's immediate recall.
Dieser verdammte Schatten, wie ist das nur möglich? Er ist allein!
Sollen wir den Prototypen verlegen?
Und wie erkläre ich das unseren ausländischen Kollegen? Nein, wir zeigen keine Schwäche. Die Vorführung läuft wie geplant weiter.
We've disrupted the production line at Marchesac, which will slow Muller's plans down. But we were too late to stop the shipment of huge quantities of already completed components. Components included state-of-the-art U-boat stealth plating. The shipments were bound for Guernsey, disguised as medical supplies. I'm following the trail. If Operation Kraken is some kind of stealth U-boat submarine, I need to take it out before it becomes an invisible killer in the channel. Factory shipping manifest puts those Kraken deliveries in the underground hospital further inland. Gotta head there and follow the trail. Radio tower. If I take it out, should slow down any reinforcements. So, the radio tower's support cables aren't up to scratch. I can take advantage of that. Fort Hamet, the island's communications hub. Bound to be information I can use in there. Guess I grabbed everything useful. I better move. Tower's close to toppling. One more cable to go. Radio down. Should slow down their reinforcements. Damn. Battery Myris. Charlie mentioned this. We won't be able to cross the channel if that naval battery is active. Gotta take it out of action before I leave.
Kannst du es ja den anderen mitteilen.
Ja, wenn seine Frau das rausfindet, war's das mit denen. Eine fantastische Idee.
Naja.
People of Guernsey, your England is a dying empire. See now how they look to their degenerate American allies to save them? Germany is your only hope.
The underground hospital. There's got to be something in there that points me towards Kraken's test site. So, they keep mixing up deliveries between the construction site and the tank depot. I think I've found my Kraken lead. They're building another Mirus battery. Won't be a threat for a while, but I shouldn't turn down a chance to slow it down. cross him off the list. Scuttle charges still being placed. They must be behind schedule. Can set back construction with these. Out of action. Cleanup should keep the Nazis busy. They've got the next shell ready to fire. Tampering with it will tear the gun apart. All right. The gun will blow when it's fired. Now to lay low until the demonstration. That's a lot of guards. Looks like I found the tank depot. They've hidden it well from the air, but that's got to be where they're storing the Kraken prototype. Time to relocate.
In Deckung gehen.
Keeps them out of action for a while. Kraken prototype, a stealth-capable U-boat. I can't leave it or this facility standing. Scuttling order code in this safe. Need to get my hands on that code. Pressure valves. Place looks like it was built in a hurry. If I can overload them, I'd be able to collapse the whole facility on top of the prototype. Pressure's building. One more valve to go. So, they cut corners to build the test site in time. Overloading the engine room should bring the whole place down. I've got the code. Now to send the scuttle order and bring this whole place down. drop an explosive down here. Got to set up a chain reaction first. Overloading the pressure valve should do it. Pressure valves are all overloaded. Time to get tight. Drop a charge in on the engine room and blow this whole place apart.
Alarm! Ladunken Sunde! Die Alliierten dürfen unsere Technologie nicht erhalten!
That should put a wrench in Kraken's development. Time to get out of here.
Fairburn has returned with intel that confirms the serious and urgent nature of Operation Kraken.
Der Prototyp zerstört. Die Testdaten sind verloren. Monate der Vorbereitung für die Katz. Unsere japanischen Verbündeten sind außer sich. Sie reisen doch nicht um die halbe Welt, um Zeuge von Unfähigkeit zu werden.
Wir sollten die Sicherheitsmaßnahmen verstärken.
Aber natürlich halten Sie mich für blöd. Ich will äußerste Wachsamkeit.
June 1944. Operation Overlord, the Battle of Normandy. We helped prepare the way by destroying coastal installations. But that was just the overture. This was the main event. The largest amphibious assault in history. The Germans didn't know what hit them. Allied forces made ground fast, fighting their way off the beaches and pushing hard into the mainland. But surprise only lasts so long, and the Germans are rallying their defenses. Villages like Dupont-sur-Douve, a strategically important choke point. The 5th Ranger Battalion has been ordered to secure it, so we can move troop convoys through deeper into the mainland. I've been attached to help them.
Hang on, boys! This is it!
Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. Need to find the Rangers, figure out the situation.
There's an armored car patrolling the village. Looks like a 222. We can't push through until we take it out.
Leave it to me.
Damn routes are too well coordinated. We need to sabotage their comms before we can take that bridge.
Find the broadcast location and silence them for good. Got it.
Nazi's got a sniper watching that bridge. Our boys are pinned down. Bastards taking shots at anything that moves. We need to take him out. And fast.
Don't worry. Not found a sniper who can beat me yet. Damn, that's the alarm. Bridge is too well defended. Need to find another way across. Preferably somewhere with less heat. Water's low enough to cross here. Just need to stay quiet. Better move. Time to relocate. An AA gun. I should take it out. Help the rest of the boys in the area. AA guns out of action. Still more of them out there. There's Troutman. Target acquired. Intel was right. Need to take out this AA gun. Secure our skies for the planes still up there. AA gun down. Need to find and take out the rest. There he is. More to go. AA gun, right where the intel placed it. Time to get to work. All AA guns are all dealt with. Objective complete. Skies are safer now. Something's not right. Bridge is barely even guarded. I should check for traps. Sounds like the Nazis have the bridge rigged to blow. Need to find and defuse the explosives before they... That's one. Now for the other. Explosives disarmed. Fireworks today. Now the Rangers can move up and fortify the area. Bodies on the bridge. Looks like the work of multiple snipers. Gotta take them out. Too bad. Just one left. Both bridges secured. This crossing's ours now. Nazis won't be able to take it back without a fight. The radio operator's glider. But he's not here. And neither's his kit. Nazis must have taken him alive. Got to find him. Combat's going to be tight in the trenches. Looks like there was a struggle. Wonder if this bunker is where our radio operator's being held. The Germans won't give it up without a fight. We need to take this village by any means necessary. bridge is as safe as it's gonna get. Time to set those charges. Enemy knows we've got Shermans incoming. There's got to be a Panzerfaust nearby.
We should go, Monsieur Shadow. If we want to reach the research facility by nightfall, we need to leave now.
You coming with us, Charlie?
Orders are to stay here. Resistance liaison with our American friends.
Glad to have you aboard.
You take care.
See you in Paris. Le Grand Café, Rue de Beaujolais. I'll buy you a pastis.
You can count on it.
Fair bird. Good hunting.
And you.
Despens-sur-Douve liberated. Axis forces pushed back. Thanks to Lieutenant Fairburn, US Rangers able to advance.
Möller, Despens-sur-Douve ist gefallen. Unser Nachschub ist abgeschnitten.
Das ändert nichts. Wir schaffen es auch ohne Testdaten. An der Startanlage ist alles, was wir brauchen. Vogel, treffen Sie die nötigen Vorkehrungen. Wir fahren in einer Stunde.
With Despens-sur-Douve liberated, an Allied path into France is secured, and Operation Overlord marches on against the Nazis. It's time to put an end to Operation Kraken. Marie's reconnaissance reveals a heavily defended weapons research facility. Her intel shows a lake, and Nazi scientists testing something. Something big. Evidence points to Operation Kraken being coordinated from a war room deep inside the central facility. The perimeter will be tough to breach, but I need to find a way in. Time to find out what Operation Kraken is really all about.
Come on, Monsieur Shadow. We are so close now. Destroy this base and Operation Kraken is finished.
Simple enough.
You can do this.
Easy for you to say.
Remember our rendezvous.
See you on the other side, Chevalier!
Whatever's left of Kraken, it's here. Time to end this. There's the base, just like Marie said. The perimeter is heavily defended. I'm sure I'll find a way in, though. place this high up must be using it to track V2 launch data. If I take this place out, they'll lose any data they've been tracking. The radio equipment will be in here. Can take it out at the source from here. Guess I grabbed everything useful. Just one more, then that tower's coming down. Tower is not recovering from that in a hurry. Any research tracking is a wreck as well.
Ich will absolut sicher sein. Ich weiß, dass ich was in der Nähe des Wasserfalls gesehen habe.
Bei allem Respekt, sind Sie da wirklich sicher? Einige der Männer haben ihre Zweifel.
Anti-tank weaponry. Experimental armor-piercing ammunition. Command can put all this to use for our side. Advanced anti-tank weaponry. Weapons lab must be working on ways to push us back into the ocean. Command will want to see this. Looks like they're trying to improve on fuel efficiency. Improve travel distance without impacting overall performance. Keeps them out of action for a while. Guess I grabbed everything useful. Penguiinzz V2. That can't be good. Gotta find where they're storing any good luck walking that off. Cross another one off the list. Wings convert speed and altitude into lift and range. They'll be slower, but travel further. How much further, though? Looks like this is where the V2 test data is kept. Designs take into account increasing scarcity of resources, aiming to retain V2 range in the event of a retreat. These proposals, the range they're trying to give the V2s, they could hit Britain from Germany if they manage to pull this off.
Du kannst dich nicht verstecken.
Can't stay here. They'll find me. Better move it, or I'll... Weapons empty. That's got to be Kraken's war room. Launch center must be in there. I've got to find a way inside. This isn't adding up. Where's the controls? Where's Mahler? Have we missed something? Kraken was never launching from here. This whole base was just a test site. Saint-Nazaire. That's where the Operation Kraken fleet is. Stealth U-boats, all carrying V2s, targeting New York and Washington. I've got to stop this. I'm afraid Herr Klempt isn't available right now. Can I take a message?
Who is that? Who is that speaking?
Wouldn't you like to know?
The Shadow. You must be Mr. Fairburn, the famous desert ghost.
And you are Abelard Moeller, evil Nazi butcher.
You are not the only one with friends in the Resistance. You are a dead man. Do you hear me? A dead man.
Keep telling yourself that, Herr Moeller. Because when I'm done here, I'm coming for Operation Kraken. And for you. Kraken's launching from Saint-Nazaire. Can't head there yet while they have V2s on site. I've got to take them out before I leave. Looks like the system's automated. Should make sure the capsule will misfire first before I touch anything. Better move it. V2 will fire, but the capsule won't open. Just gotta sit back and watch the fireworks. V2 fueling system. If I can overload the pressure gauge on these pipes, should set up a chain reaction. One down. Won't be enough. Got to raise the pressure more. Pressure's off the charts. Got to get to the control room, overload the system, and blow these tankers apart. V2s in here are grounded. Still gotta take out the launch sites before I can leave. Gyros are sabotaged. V2's not going anywhere far. Going to have to trigger the launch manually, though. These coordinates, they're aiming at Normandy. Mahler's lost his mind. He's fine bombing his own men to push us back into the ocean. Better go somewhere else.
Operation Kraken Research Facility and V2 missiles neutralized. But the full threat of Operation Kraken is now clear. Hitler has set his sights on America. They are preparing to mobilize from Saint-Nazaire, all countermeasures authorized.
Moeller has been 2 steps ahead of us this entire time. The research site is out of action, but it's not enough. Operation Kraken is mobilizing. A fleet of stealth U-boats, armed with a deadly payload of V2 rockets, and carrying an elite force of Auslan spies. They're preparing to launch from Saint-Nazaire. Their target? America. New York, Boston, and Washington will be sitting ducks. Marie drove through the night to get me into the city limits in time. While I head into the thick of it, she's making for the Allied lines to warn command, and hopefully bring in Sullivan and his Rangers as backup. Saint-Nazaire is a bombed-out ruin of what it used to be, but the U-boat pens still stand. They've proven impregnable to Allied airstrikes. It's down to me to get into those pens and stop Operation Kraken before it launches. If I fail, America could fall to the Nazis.
Unser Sieg ist zum Greifen nahe. Wie die mystische Bestie aus den Legenden wird sich meine Krake aus dem Ozean erheben und Zerstörung auf die verachteten Amerikaner herabregnen lassen. Ihre großen Städte, Boston, New York, Washington, werden der Macht der Krake zum Opfer fallen. Was wir heute tun, wird nie in Vergessenheit geraten. Wir wenden das Blatt zu unseren Gunsten und verschaffen dem Reich den totalen Sieg über alle, die es wagen, sich gegen uns zu stellen. Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler!
Time to finish this. Kraken stops here.
Something big is happening at the sub pens. The Nazis won't let us anywhere near it. A bomb's exposed the sewers to the outside. That's your way in. The entrance is in the park.
Sewers, huh? Messy work, but someone's gotta do it. Church. Looks like the Nazis are using this area to coordinate comms in the city. Radio tower's still standing. Take that out. Nazi comms go with it.
Verstecken Sie sich. Schnell! Hier verteidigen.
I'd better go somewhere else.
Verlieren die Kontrolle. Ah! Ah! Zusammenreißen.
I wonder what they were carrying. That's all. Nazi communications are out. Keeps them separated from reinforcements.
Gütiger! In Bewegung! Zu ihm vor! Schnell! Los! Bewegung! Bewegung! Oh.
I'm in. Just past these sewers is Kraken. It's now or never. Gotta finish this. Map of the facility. Looks like the Kraken's pen's under lockdown. Going to have to get creative. Facility's got multiple pens. They're all being used for Kraken, but the final pen's locked up tight. If I start to take this place apart, the final area will open up.
Es wird Geschichte geschrieben. Viel zu lange haben sich die Amerikaner die Sicherheit vor dem Reich gewählt. Doch schon bald wird sich der Krake aus den Tiefen erheben, um ihnen zu zeigen, wie mächtig wir wirklich sind.
Gehen wir doch mal auf.
Ist er fertig? Welche ist seine Demokratie? Wenn seine Städte brennen, wird das Volk sich erheben und verlangen, aus dem Krieg auszutreten. Kurz darauf werden dann die feigen Briten kapitulieren. Seid stolz!
Crane's loading explosives. I find the controls. Can make it look like an accident. Sink this U-boat into the bargain. They've opened the last pen. Time to get in there and finish this. Fuel line down. Not done yet. Gotta take care of both of them. All right. Fuel lines are set. Now for the next step. Everything's set to blow. Called in reinforcements. Time to get clear of the blast and watch the fireworks. Something's not right. They should have blown by now. Better move it. Damn it! They're disconnecting the fuel lines, panicking and launching what's left of Kraken. Gotta make this next shot count.
Thank God you got there in time. I still don't know how you managed it. How many Nazi super weapons have you kiboshed now?
That's classified information.
You're no fun anymore!
Yeah, I got family in Washington. You saved their lives today.
Couldn't have done it without you and your men, Lieutenant.
Well, I was just following orders, Fairburn. I don't know if you're laconic or stoic or just downright odd. But I'm glad you're on our team.
Kraken's at the bottom of the ocean where it belongs.
But Mahler didn't go down with his ship. He's probably halfway to Berlin by now.
Well now, funny you should mention that. Turns out Marie has heard from our contact at the chateau that they're packing up to leave. And Mahler is there.
Can I give you a lift?
Operation Kraken is finished. The Nazi plan for an attack on America is over. But Moeller, slippery bastard that he is, escaped Saint-Nazaire. We've tracked him back to Chateau de Berengar, and I've got a bullet with his name on it.
Got him. Getting ready to cut and run like the weasel he is.
It is quite some distance, Fairburn.
Watch this.
Mahler, there you are. Time to finish this.
Aye, away you go. Good riddance.
There's plenty more where he came from.
So, what next?
Well, Charlie here owes me a drink. And Paris won't liberate itself.
And after we single-handedly liberate Paris?
Who knows? War's not over yet.
Operation Kraken and Abelard Moeller are no longer a threat to the Allied war effort. Awaiting new orders for Lieutenant Carl Fairburn.